Hi, I'm David Schneider, your trusted estate planning attorney, and today we're speaking with Chris Housel of Housel Tax and Accounting. And Chris, we're talking today, we've been talking a little bit about different asset management in terms of assets titled to the trust, and I think we need to have an understanding that some of the assets that we title to the trust are going to pay taxes at the trust rate, and some of the assets that we title to the trust are going to pay tax at the settlor, the creator of the trust rate. Mm-hmm. So I want to expand a little bit more on that conversation. And how are you advising clients in terms of assets being titled in the name of the trust?
Well, the trust creation aspect, that generally originates from someone who does financial planning, estate work like yourself. And oftentimes those trusts are set up, a very common example would be a family with minor children. And maybe the parents are a little bit older and they're not sure of the financial wherewithal of their children to be able to manage money that they may inherit. And so that would be a prime example of when you might set up some sort of trust to manage those assets until such time as the parents feel that the kids could manage it and inherit it.
I talk with clients about this concept of the comparison of the proverbial apple to the orange. Mm-hmm. And which one's better? Is tax savings more important or is control more important? And this isn't a static scenario, is it?
Yeah, every client's going to be a little bit different. Every situation is going to be a little bit different, and there's a trade-off for having control of assets inside a trust. There can be a tax consequence to it as well. So, and that's just something that when you're going into it, if you're thinking about creating a trust, you want to be aware of that aspect as well.
So, of course, planning is ultimately the most important concept, but also with the understanding that whatever plan we create, particularly if we go back to that balance and we've weighted our plan based on control, that this is a changing moment. Mm-hmm. It changes over time. Yeah. We create a trust and the kids are 10 and 14. Well, 10 years later, they're 20 and 24. They're 30 and 34. And all the decisions that we made when they were younger are no longer applicable today. And that's when taxes come in and could actually serve to be a detriment. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. So it's important not only to continue to consult with your tax advisor, but to make certain that you're keeping your plan fresh, keeping it up to date.
Exactly.
Right? These are important points, and I'm glad you brought it to us because this whole idea of static isn't really going to be beneficial. So it's good points there. We've been speaking with Chris Housel of Housel Tax and Accounting. Chris, let everybody know how they can find you.
Sure. I'm at www.houseltax.com.
And I'm David Schneider, your trusted estate planning attorney. If you like this video and these content, please click that like button and go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel to receive fresh content. Thank you.